Well, it is cold out. It's certainly not as cold as it was yesterday. I think yesterday's high only got to like 15 degrees. It's a little bit warmer than that. It's about 30, close to 20. It's supposed to get to 30 by the end of today. I'm trying to do this while putting my glove back on because for some reason the gloves I have on are not sensitive to like touching the camera. But anyway, what am I talking about here? It's Saturday, and just got to see Knock at the Cabin, which I'll have a review for that coming up on the channel either today or tomorrow. But let's go to my normal stopping grounds, and we're going to start off at the usual first stop, Best Buy. Last week I told you about the high prices in Blu-rays that they had here, and I don't know what's going on with that, but let's see if they still have them in there. But nothing really came out last week. I think the one thing that did come out I actually pre-ordered, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. But yeah, like I said, let's go ahead and go inside and see what they got in here. And I gotta take my glove off again. Okay, I think that pretty much solves the problem there. I think these tags just aren't working because that price does not seem right whatsoever. $60,000 for the Woman King. And then you look over here, quite the difference. As far as new releases goes, it's kind of a slow week. I think it's mostly the same stuff. Here it is again. Oh, man. R.I.P. Melinda Dillon. And we got a couple new things here. Event Horizon, Dawn of the Dead, the Zack Snyder one. It's my first time seeing this here in public. Freaky, the 4K version. I already have the Blu-ray for this one, but this might be a possibility. Another one I'm seeing for the first time out in public, Paranormal Activity for $53. You get all the movies in here. That's actually not that bad considering how many movies you get here, but honestly, the first 3 ones are probably the best ones. Everything after that's kind of like, meh. I don't know. $53 though is not bad for that, if you want all the movies. I should bring this up because there's going to be a new Encanto steelbook coming out next week for Disney's 100th anniversary, and I think it's going to be kind of the test of whether or not I want to collect those Disney 100 steelbooks that are going to be coming out over the course of the next year. So, yeah, like I said, I already pre-ordered that steelbook that's coming out next week. So, I'll see what it looks like. Maybe that might be something I might collect the rest of the year because I have some other ones coming out too. The Star Wars movies, Toy Story, Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin. But see what it looks like and see what happens. Well, that was a fun way to start the day. Yeah, I think that tag pretty much explains what happened with those tags that they had there. I think they're not working because the other tags that I saw, the prices did go down, and they were normal prices. They weren't like $50 for Black Adam, the regular Black Adam. I think it was down to like $35, I think. Maybe that was the steelbook I was thinking of. But when I went in there, most of the prices were back down to what you would think they would be at. But man, that made me laugh. $60,000 for the Woman King. It made me think back to the Digimon movie. There's a part of the movie where the virus takes over the computers, and it cuts to a grocery store, and the guy is buying a box of chocolate, and the lady's like, "Your total comes to $1,100,000." It's just like, I expect that to happen whenever somebody tries to buy that movie. It's just like, your total comes to $60,000, and they're like, what the fuck? But yeah, I didn't buy anything in Best Buy. I thought about getting Freaky, but you know what? I figure I'd wait on it. I didn't really need it. Yeah, this might be a slow day today. I don't think anything of interest comes out today, but you know, we still got 2 more places to go to. So let's go over to the next stop of the day, and that is, of course, Barnes & Noble. Let's go inside and see if they got anything interesting in here. I think we might have something here. Of course I'm going to buy anything with Weird Al involved in it. How you doing today, George? Man, do I have a story to tell you about what I saw at Best Buy today. Time for our last stop for right now. Half Price Books. They've been lucky the last couple of weeks. Let's see if they got anything new in here. Alright, as you can see, I found some stuff. That Back to the Future set here for $3, and it's the original Back to the Future release from 2009, but it has the Universal 100th anniversary thing, so I think I'm definitely going to get that one. On a couple of Michael Jackson DVDs, Michael Jackson's Video Greatest Hits History, and then this one, Dangerous the Short Tapes, both for the short films for $6. And then I found these right here, these videotapes, Kentucky Fried Movie, fantastic underrated comedy from the guys that brought you The Naked Gun, directed by John Landis. Just a hilarious, hilarious movie. And I found this tape here for $4. Might be an option. This I found, this is the Goonies, but this is the original VHS release. Look at that, $5. This is going for like hundreds of dollars on eBay from what I looked at. So yeah, I think I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to see if I can get some money for that. And then I have some other ones here that I might get, I might not get. I talked about this yesterday on Time about the Movies IQ with Walter Matthau as Albert Einstein, Meg Ryan, and Tim Robbins. And then I don't have a physical copy of this one. I might get this one. It's only $6, so that's an option there. And then I just picked these up because I thought these were funny titles here, funny things here. Like this is a pretty hilarious title, "The Man Who Killed Hitler and the Bigfoot." It's like something you'd hear from somebody who's like who's like lying to you straight out. It was the man who killed Hitler and the Bigfoot, and it's got Sam Elliott in it. So I don't know, maybe it could be something, but I don't know. $8. I don't know about that one. I thought this was just hilarious. This cover. This guy looks like he's way too happy about whatever he's going on right now. It's like he's probably thinking, yes, I finally have an erection. I can finally please my wife, or something stupid like that. But talent for the game. I talked about this one when I did 1991, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this one. But that's a nice. If I'm getting it, it's probably just for the cover alone. And then I just found this when I was looking around, this Bugs Bunny 80th Anniversary Funko Pop figure. It's diamond collection, it's just like covered in diamonds and all that. $15 though. $15 though. I don't know if I'm going to spend that much money on that, but I'll keep it around just in case. I'll continue to look around, but there's definitely some stuff here. Half Price folks might just be saving the day once again. And now inside of Target now. Take a look and see what kind of movies they have over here. I don't know if there's anything too big or anything, but we'll see. I have that already. I'll show you that in a moment. Here's the Black Adam exclusive. And you get cards. Does not look like a whole lot. Let's see, we're on the corner here. Does not look like anything on the main racks here. That's interesting. Reservoir Dogs is only $14.99 for the 4K. Only one has the slip though. I don't know. Yeah, it really doesn't look like they have a whole lot here. I think it's just a lot of the same stuff they've had before. We got some clearance stuff here. See if there's any prices on these. Nothing on Psycho. That one's $13.64. Ghostbusters, $24, $20.99. $21.69. On that one. John Wick for $10. Yellowstone, $64. That's not bad for all 4 seasons, but interesting stuff here, but nothing I really need, unfortunately. Can I just say something about these mini cereals that they brought out here at Target? They're good, but man, you better hope that your hands are good, because these things will fall out of your hands so quickly and fall onto the floor so quickly that you will not be able to find them. I mean, they're really that small, but still good though. Trix Minis, Cinnamon Toast Crunch minis. I thought there was another one here. Maybe it is just those two. No, Reese's Puffs. But yeah, they're good, but man, you better have a good grip on them because they will fall out quickly and they will be lost on the floor probably forever. But yeah, like I said, still good though. I don't know if I showed these off the last time. These Valentine's Day Baby Yodas. I guess they're gonna do them now for every holiday now because they have one for Christmas. Now they have one for Valentine's Day. They'll probably have one for Easter. What else do we got over here? Care Bears. That's pretty awesome.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things, Little Mermaid, Sesame Street. Alrighty guys, so we're back home now, and pretty interesting day. Pretty interesting day on a number of fronts. Finally got kind of a solution to the Best Buy Blu-ray prices and why they were so high. I'm guessing the tags weren't working for the last couple of weeks, and certainly they show today because that Woman King Blu-ray, that was the regular Blu-ray, by the way. I really don't think they're going to sell any of those copies if it's going to be $60,000, which it really is not, because I looked on the Best Buy website and it did say it was not that price whatsoever. In fact, let me go to that website right now so I can show you. Actually, now I see it. You can't even get the regular Blu-ray on here. It's just either the 4K Blu-ray or just the DVD. And the Blu-ray is $32.99. The 4K set, I should say. And then the Blu-ray, the DVD is $22.99. So, I don't know. Maybe they realized that something was wrong with the thing and took it off or whatever. But that's very weird. I just thought that was really amusing when I saw that. So that kind of made the day more. That kind of started the day off on a promising note. But we did get some stuff at the half-price books. But before I do that, I want to show off the stuff that I got over the last week or so that I ordered online, stuff I pre-ordered, stuff I got at other places. And I'm going to start off with this one right here because I was really happy when this came in the mail before I left today, and I didn't get a chance to open it up. But I finally have it. The Aqua Teen Hunger Force Complete Series set. This is a 20-disc set that includes all the seasons of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, all the different spin-offs, and also the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie, which they just announced they're doing another season, so this isn't really the complete collection, but it's a really incredible set. Like, this is an amazing, amazing box set here. 20 discs featuring all the seasons and the movie. So, yeah, you got one of these type of cases so that you can take the disc out easily. So, yeah, check it out. They got these different disc artworks for volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, the volume 6, Aqua Unit Patrol Squad. Let's see, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie. It actually has the 2-disc set in there, which I was surprised by. Aqua Teen, Aqua Something You Know Whatever, Aqua TV Show, Aqua Teen Hunger Force Forever, and then Volume 7. And pretty reasonably priced, too. $72 for this, which is pretty good, especially considering that this has not been available in stores, so I haven't been able to see it. But, I think I put that in backwards, but I'll fix that whenever I'm done with this. But, I'm glad I actually found this. I actually found this on eBay for $72, which is actually not a bad deal on this whatsoever. So, happy to have this in my collection. I can't wait for the new series to start up again. So next up, we have this one purchase I made at Walmart last week. I went to Walmart last Sunday. Didn't really record anything. Didn't really find a whole lot there. So this was kind of a blind buy. I didn't even know anything about this movie, but it has people that I really like in it. So, and it was cheap too, $10. So I figured why not get it? And that is Spin Me Around, which has this parody Harlequin novel type thing going on in the front here, but I watched the trailer afterwards, and it seems very different than that. It seems like a dark comedy on the same level of something like Knives Out, maybe, but I really only bought this because Alison Brie is in it, and I loved her as Annie Edison from Community, and Aubrey Plaza is also in here from Parks and Rec. Molly Shannon's also in here. I've never heard anything about this movie. I don't really know too much about it, but $10, I figure why not take the gamble on it. I'm kind of interested to see if it's any good. like I said, I was just really struggling to find stuff last week, and this was the only thing that really caught my eye. So we will see how that one turns out. But last week I talked about the fact that this movie came out. I couldn't find it anywhere in stores, and I found it on Mercari for $14, and I had to get it. Violent Night is finally in my hands. One of my favorite movies from the last year. One of the big surprises from last year. David Harbour, Chief Hopper as Santa Claus. Such a freaking badass in this movie. It's a movie that delivers on everything. It's a great action film. It's a great comedy. A great Christmas film. It even has some nice emotional moments, too, that I was really surprised by. And the way they incorporate the music in this is just amazing. And I found it for $14 on Mercari. I couldn't pass it up. Just a terrific, terrific film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. And like I said, it was a very slow release week, but next week's going to be a bigger release week, and I have a lot of the steelbooks that are coming out this coming week from Best Buy coming in the mail, so it'll be a very packed show next time around, because there's some pretty big new releases coming out. But this week, there was only one real new release I really wanted to get my hands on. I didn't see it anywhere in stores today, but I pre-ordered it early on. I got Young Sherlock Holmes, which is a very underrated film from the 1980s, directed by Barry Levinson, produced by Steven Spielberg. Also, Henry Winkler produced this movie. Chris Columbus wrote it. This is a pretty damn good movie. It's a film that doesn't get a whole lot of attention, but man, this is a fun movie. It's a fun adventure film. It has these great CG effects that are very early on in the CG process, because this came out in 1985. But you know what? They still hold up. This has some groundbreaking CG effects. It has a really good hook to it. Everybody in this town is getting these hallucinations with these things attacking them and all this type of stuff, like a stained glass knife. There's one part where there's gingerbread people trying to kill Watson. And it's just a crazy, crazy movie, but a fun, crazy movie. And I love this artwork on the cover here and on the back too. Like, I don't know if Drew Struzan worked on this, who's a great movie poster creator, but this is pretty much close to, if it isn't him, it's pretty darn close to him, because this is some amazing, amazing artwork here. I'm really looking forward to checking this out on Blu-ray. I don't think this has ever been released to Blu-ray up to this point. I have a DVD version of it over here that I bought a couple months ago, but I'm glad I have this one now. So this is the only new release this week that I really was interested in picking up. I already pre-ordered it, so I got it in time to show you. And here it is. Young Sherlock Holmes. Highly recommend checking it out. So those are the pickups for the last week. Now let's kind of recap everything I bought this week. By this week, I mean today. First off, I'll show you the thing I got at Barnes & Noble. You already saw it. Weird, the Al Yankovic story, the motion picture soundtrack. It's Weird Al Yankovic. Daniel Radcliffe was fantastic in this movie. This was one of my favorite movies from last year. Had to get the CD for it. They were having a sale on music CDs as well, 30% off. Add that to my discount that I get for membership purposes. Listen to me. That I got from my membership. Only came down to about $11. So $11 for this. I'm still that guy that buys CDs, and I will buy anything that has Weird Al's name on it. He is that good of he is that incredible of a person that I will watch whatever he's in. I will even watch Velma, even though I really have watched a couple of episodes, been not a big fan of it. But he's in it, so at least that's the one positive I can say about Velma. But no, this movie was fantastic. If you have the Roku channel, watch it on there. It's free. It's an amazing film, and this is a great soundtrack that I'm really looking forward to listening to again. The Half Price Books pickups, you pretty much saw everything I got. I put some stuff back, but I did get the Bugs Bunny Funko Pop. This is from the 2020 when they were celebrating the 80th anniversary of Bugs Bunny. $15 was a little bit pricey, but I liked it. But it's a Diamond Collection. It's very, very... It's a nice-looking Funko Pop. That's what I want to say, but... Yeah, it's a very nice-looking Funko Pop. You can see the diamonds in there. I thought it was more than worth the purchase, so I picked that up. I did pick up this because of, eBay purposes. The initial release of The Goonies on VHS, this is from 1986, and you can definitely tell because there is no label, there's no proof of purchase on here. And also, you can notice by the fact that the Warner Brothers logo is up here, and it's very different from what it used to be back then, and even on here, because you would usually see the title, and even more so because there's the Warner Brothers sticker and the sticker on the side. They stopped doing that in the late 90s, I think. And the fact that it's also a Fuji tape, which is very rare, because most of these ones, I think, are RCA tapes, and for $5, I figure I got to get my money back on this, and I think that this will get a lot of money for it, because I did look on there. Some of these are going for like gangbuster prices. Like a mint version of this is going for like $2,800, and there's also ones for like $100, $125. So I'll put it on there, see if I can get something for it. I should be able to. I mean, I don't see why I couldn't, but so there's that. And then I did pick up 2 DVDs, and you already saw the ones I picked up. You've already seen these already, like I said. I picked up IQ. I wanted to get a physical copy of this. Like I said, a really, really solid film, largely because of what Walter Matthau brings to the performance of Albert Einstein. I mean, he really sells this movie. Meg Ryan and Tim Robbins are great in here as well, but it's really Walter Matthau that really sells this movie. He is fantastic in this film. Can't recommend it enough. And last but not least, I had to add another one to the Back to the Future collection, the Universal 100th anniversary set with the cardboard flip. Yeah, I don't think I have this on Blu-ray, but I don't know. I think was there a Blu-ray version of this? I'm not entirely sure, but either way, they marked it down to $3, and you know what? For $3, this is more than worth it. Like I said, this is the 2019 release of Back to the Future that is on here. That includes the Back to the Future: The Ride on DVD. And, yeah, picked it up solely because of this right here, the J card, and, overall, did pretty well today, all things considered. So, other than that, though, that's pretty much all I got for this episode of Movie Style. So, thank you guys for watching, and then I'll be back next week with another episode, and then more videos coming up over the course of the week, so be on the lookout for that. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here, and until then, take care.